This is the real estate fun game for Georgia rules. Here are your instructions. For each question, the answer will appear. You provide the question just like in that very famous TV game show. You'll get 3 seconds to come up with the answer. Keep track of right and wrong just so you can measure progress. Run this fun game as many times as it takes until you're ready for prime time. Are you ready? Question 1. Penalties for violation of the Georgia rules are the same as those for violation of this. What is the law? Question 2. The number of broker licenses required for a real estate firm to operate as a corporation. What is 2? 1 for the firm and 1 for the qualifying broker. Question 3. An applicant for a real estate license must activate their license in this time period. What is 12 months? Question 4. In addition to not being licensed under more than one broker at a time, a salesperson cannot begin work until this happens. What is receipt of the wall certificate by the broker? Question 5. Before activating or renewing a license, an applicant who has been convicted of a serious crime or sanctioned by another licensing board must furnish the commission with this. What is a certified copy of the conviction or final order? Question 6. A salesman may return his license to the commission, have the license placed on inactive status, or transfer the license to a new broker in order to do this. What is leave the employment of a broker? Question 7. Along with personally delivering his wall certificate to the new broker and forwarding the license to the commission, a broker that is releasing the license of a salesperson may also do this. What is notify the commission in writing and forward the certificate directly to the new broker. Question 8. In addition to non-payment of fees, licenses may lapse by failure to do this. What is failure to fulfill educational requirements? Question 9. A licensee who has been exempt from continuing education will lose the exemption if the license is allowed to do this. What is lapsed for more than 1 year? Question 10. A licensee whose license has lapsed for more than 2 years because of failure to pay fees must do this in order to reinstate his license. What is complete certain required courses? Question 11. This type of agreement defines the salesperson's affiliation with a broker. What is written? Question 12. In addition to how the salesperson will be paid, what accounting does take place for signs, keys, and listings? The contract between the salesperson and the broker must include provisions for this. What is how the salesman will be paid for work begun but not completed prior to leaving the firm? Question 13. Disputes between a broker and a salesperson should be settled this way. What is civil action in court? Question 14. In addition to being in writing, all exclusive listings must include this. What is a termination date? Question 15. Along with the property owner, this person must be given a copy of the listing agreement at the time it is signed. Who's the broker? Question 16. A salesperson who signs a listing agreement for the broker should be given the authority to do so in this. What is the broker-salesperson employment contract? Question 17. The broker must retain a copy of all listing agreements for this time period. What is 3 years? There's no requirement for the listing salesperson, but it is a good idea. Question 18. This person conducts the closing of a transaction and prepares legal documents relating to a transaction. What is an attorney? Question 19. Under these conditions, a salesperson may handle the closing of a real estate transaction. What is never? Question 20. In addition to an attorney, closing statements for a real estate transaction may be prepared by this. What is a broker? Question 21. Activities such as placing a property for sale and advertising a property for sale with a limited expiration date must be secured by this. What is written consent by the owner? Question 22. When advertising a property for sale, a broker must have this. What is written permission from the owner? Question 23. Written permission from the owner to advertise a property for sale for any type of listing must have this. What is a termination date? Question 24. All advertising must be done under the direct supervision of this. What is the broker? Question 25. Consent of the broker, notification of the broker, and identifying that the owner is a licensed real estate agent are all required for this to happen. What is a licensee advertising a property which they own? Question 26. A broker may hold an earnest money deposit check when it is requested here. What is in the written offer? Question 27. A broker may maintain only one of these. What is a trust account? Question 28. In addition to being rejected, if this happens to an offer, a disbursement may be made from a trust account. What is withdrawn? Question 29. Earnest money deposits may be deposited in an interest-bearing account with the written permission of these. Who are all parties having an interest in the funds? Question 30. The practice of induced panic selling in a neighborhood which is prohibited is called this. What is blockbusting? Question 31. In addition to being prohibited by law, discrimination on the basis of race, color, sex, religion, handicap, or family status or natural origin is prohibited by this. What is the Georgia Real Estate Commission? Question 32. These two things that are not prohibited as a basis for housing discrimination. What is age and marital status? Question 32. Referral of clients to a resident of Georgia, cooperating with a resident Georgia broker on a transaction, securing a non-resident Georgia broker's license, or ways for the broker from another state to do this. What is participate in a Georgia real estate transaction? Question 33. This will happen to a salesperson's license if the 25-hour post-license course is not completed in the prescribed time. What is lapse? That's it for Georgia Rules. Click on some of our other tests as a fun, fast way to learn your real estate terminology.